Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello, Mason. I had to make sure I waited for you to get here. My viewer count still didn't bump up to show you were here, but you're in the chat. That's all the proof I need. Alright, my goal and my hope is to get through this in one go, because I heard it's short. That's why I'm doing it on a Sunday, fun day. Nice weekend day. I anticipate loving this one. No doubt about it. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. Ooh, do I like Julia? Do I need to press the button? Okay. Laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. I approach her. I am drunk. So it's, major. Or you're pretty. Well, obviously, it's good to be direct. That you are a future hangover. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger. Should I sign a waiter? 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. It worked! Way to go, Henry. Give me that backpack. Mine. Oh. Hello. It's not very secure, man. Sorry, I was blowing my nose. Julia wants a dog. That's cool with me. Scruffy undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her class. There's also an intimidating but gentle for nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I would want both of them, but Julia wants the scruffy beagle, so we'll get the beagle. Buckets. A good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. Yeah, you walk out of the deck. Summer, 9:30 p.m. and it's heat. What do you think about kids? She asks. I think they're great. They're not very smart or good at much. Saying if you and I have some, a couple little ones. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, she's right. We parents should get hitched. I liked that was our marriage proposal. Hey, do you want to procreate? Sure. Shouldn't we be married? Okay. Wait, don't forget to check in. Where do I gotta check in? Alright, Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets in between the sheets. It's better to get mad and just express yourself and your feelings than to try to ignore them, folks. Whoa! Oh. Well, you know what? It's better than to just let stuff simmer under the surface. Gotta get it out. You gotta be honest with each other. I pose and flex like He-Man, obviously. He-Man! You look awesome. Thanks, game. Two forks, lookout tower, you got it. Hiya! Look at that, conquered a tree. Ow, sun hurt, pasty complexion. Enjoy walking Bucket at night. Oh yeah, we named our dog Bucket. Dad, it brings his folks to fireplace. Willow tries to mug you with a knife. I kick him in the dick. Bucky gets kicked. I beat his goddamn face in. He kicked our dog. You know, it's fair. I probably should have been more in control, but he kicked our dog. Aw, no. Oh, yeah, I was in 2,000 miles away. Stretch out. If she wants to move, you have to do not. What? No, these are bad choices. Go with her. You can't commute back and forth 2,000 miles, bro. These are bad choices. I don't like either one of them. I want that stated for the record, but I don't want to try to convince her to not take an amazing opportunity at working at Yale. Like, that's amazing. So I guess we'll do this one. You don't want to move the container. She says that it'll be hard, and she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flyby over 3 times each semester. Man, come on, go to Connecticut. Stop being a dum-dum. She was sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important for her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh. She was recovering the stale. No, definitely don't drink wine and forget about it. We should talk. Talk. Where the Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia at 41. Oh. Oh. Alright. Wasn't ready for that. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has been to be brought home to the police. She's just devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she's going into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed. Begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, you see friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel and the nurse. He suggests that Julia should live somewhere else, somewhere in 24-hour care or home. It sits with you for a couple months. You start moving to a full-time care facility. You're determined to care for her by herself. I know what the right answer should be, but I also know I don't always make the right choices, and I'm a stubborn person. Let's see. What would this character do? I don't know. You know what? Let's get a full-time care. Oh, I would probably stubbornly try to still be the one that takes care of her. But I also know that I wouldn't be able to, so maybe I wouldn't be that person. And Mulder and Mover there. You see her every day. Then every other day. No, not every other day. Every day. Oh, they're friends. It's not the same feeling that every wife tells her husband. If you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. Oh. Sam moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter, urges you to use it. If you won't see a therapist, you won't. You've always really liked Susan. Oh. Uh-oh. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. Seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer's coming, you see an ad in the paper for a job. I regret my decision. I want to go back. Mason, make it go back. I wasn't trying to pawn her off. It was more like an accepting that I couldn't give her the proper care that she needed. It's not... I didn't know Henry over here was going to basically just forget, not visit her every day. Like an asshole. Stupid Henry. Bad Henry. Map table. Yeah. Button.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
His voice is familiar.
What's wrong with me?
Fine, then can I... sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me. I'm going now.
Just a second. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night. Bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Day one. I didn't get dumped. I dumped my wife into a home and then abandoned her like a piece of shit. I was gonna say, come on, what's going on here,
Morning,
day one?
Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Answer the radio call. Oh.
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus. I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two.
Yeah.
But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
West.
Are those fucking fireworks?
Yep.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them.
You got
Fireworks
it.
through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure.
Shut up.
Oh, I like this person. I hope it's Henry's new girlfriend. I mean, I don't because he abandoned his wife. But still, I like this person on the radio. Dave would date somebody with that kind of spunkin' attitude. But Henry is a bad person. I'm kidding. Henry's not a bad person. Do 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 do.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Gonna take all the good stuff. Ooh, alright. So,
Hey, there's a snack in here. Probably gonna eat it.
You definitely do not want to do that. Whatever's in there has been in there for years. That's how you get food poisoning.
I want it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Didn't realize that was a thing I could do. Updated my map. That's nice.
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo. Which is kind of what the job attracts.
I'm gonna keep it. Alright, I think that's everything. Do 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 do. Oh, there we go. Now I can run. I haven't been paying attention to make sure I'm still going the right direction. I've just been going west. I haven't been looking in the sky for the fireworks or anything. Okay, it sounds like it's over there. I don't see any smoke. Ooh. Shale slide. It's steep.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Oh no! I forgot to
How do you expect
reply.
me to get down this?
Well, did you get that rope?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
Didn't realize I had a timer on picking up my clever response. Oh, there's the fireworks.
Hey, I'm going the right way if I'm at the shale slide, right? Toward the fireworks?
You're not lost. Those fireworks are going off to the west of you. It's down the slide and across the meadow.
No!
Oh! Ouchie, wouchie.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
I just want to make more small talk with this person. I'm lonely.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
Why aren't they shooting off fireworks anymore?
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
I would like to retract my statement about knuckle sandwiches. Feet away.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat up some teenagers. Alright, did I get all the beer? Because I want to get crunk. I mean, because I want to clean up the environment.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Damn it. That was very smart of the game to not let me even have the option to fuck with them, because I would have.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
I like how beer cans, it's hold B to clean up. Whiskey, it's hold B to save for later. Cleaning up the beer.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
Where are these whippersnappers? I wanna beat them up. Oh.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like two people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
It would be very exciting. Hi, Ben. Welcome. Where are these firework nudists?
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
No, I will not. Oh dear. I want a party. Come on. Woo! Another bra, another pair of panties.
Found them in the lake, naked.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there? Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Don't pull any more shit or you're fucked, alright?
Don't threaten us. Yeah, who the hell are you, creep? He's just one of those lonely guys who likes to boss people around. Why do guys think it's all right to just stare at girls? Whoa, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks.
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore. This guy's creepy, Chelsea. You probably have a tiny dick. Chelsea,
You don't know a damn thing about me.
we know you're a peeping Tom. How long have you been standing over there? Oh my god, is that what you are? Barf me out! Ew! Can we just get out of here? Ew, totally. You're gross. You're just
Hey.
a sad man out in the woods.
I'm taking the boombox. It's mine now. Just try to do.
Okay. You there, Henry?
It's done.
Oh, wow. The music's a little loud.
Oh, sorry. I took their stereo.
Okay, well, I guess we're all even then?
Yeah, think so.
Seriously, though. Thanks for dealing with it.
Oh, missed some beer cans. Hold on. They were so mean to Henry. Only I can be mean to Henry.
So there's no noise ordinances or rules out here?
No. But that music I hear makes a good case for him.
Yeah, no kidding.
I like how I'm still talking to the
Back
radio.
near that big rock outcropping, but not sure how to get back.
I'd head west, back towards the lake, and then turn north towards the canyon.
West. Okay, west and north. Got it. I said mean to Henry. Only I can be mean to Henry. Alright. Said west. You're setting fire to more birch trees. Nice, Mason. West and north. So. Oh. Alright, well, maybe I'm supposed to head north. Oh no, and only gotta play the same song over and over again? Fuck. Alright, this is literally where I just was. Alright, I'm just gonna wander. We'll figure it out. No, I can just get a closer look at it. It doesn't. Oh.
Okay, so from these rocks, where do I go again?
Go back towards the lake, turn north, and east through the canyon. There should be a trail at the far
Oh,
east side of it.
back towards the lake. Got it. Okay. Just push play. How far towards the lake do I need to go, though? All right. I'm at the lake. Yeah. Turn north. So that way.
Any chance of those kids getting a disease in this lake, like diphtheria or consumption or...
Consumption? Not if they're not 19th century chimney sweeps, no.
You know, whatever.
I mean, if they drank a bunch, Giardia maybe, but probably not this time of year.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I didn't like him at all. I might throw this boombox in a river. I was gonna, like, keep it with me for as long as the game would let me, but now I kind of want to throw it into a river. Bell. Just push play. Just push play.
have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
And you thought it was a good idea to get into your love life, I guess you'd call it?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway.
No, don't. It's funny.
Back to your lookout.
No, come back. I need a friend. Just push play. I can't be the only one that was determined to keep this boombox with them. Feel about you, baby.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not going to strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Alright, now that I know I'm not original, I'm gonna throw that boombox in a river. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of want it back. I feel about you, baby. Ooh, a cave.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So,
So I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
Another lookout?
They go in, they never come out.
So this is another one of your jokes.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Hello?
I have no idea where I am, by the way. Whoa.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps. Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
I hope they like my song. About your baby. Beat about your baby. I don't even know where the hell my tower is at this point. I don't even know where I am. I don't know. Am I still going the right way? I'm going A way. Feel about your baby. Just push play. I'm gonna go through a whole day-night cycle before I finally find my tower again. Damn it, Henry. Now somebody's not gonna know that the trail is closed.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the block path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime.
Oh, is that my tower? Cool. I sure hope it is. I'm scared. How am I supposed to choose between creepy cardboard cutout and boombox? Impossible choices. Oh, hey, say, push play, just push play. Turn it up, turn it up. Oh, that's my typewriter.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell?
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
Oh, it's that creeper. Oh, I like how the music's intense, but you can still hear just push play in the background. Oh wow, somebody destroyed the shit out of my place.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
The Patriots. Here's what I think of this garbage. Ah!
Okay, I put in a call.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
I did probably piss off the girls at the lake. Fuck them.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a couple of young women and question any they find. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some, violent campers? Okay, in the morning I'm going to call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
No, I lost that D20 forever.
Safe out here.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I've done it before.
Okay, tough guy.
Well, my 3 dialogue options were not great. I wanted to say thank you. Just push play.
Wake up. Hey, wake up.
I'm awake. I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case. I mean, we've had issues with the radios going out in this area before.
There's no backup?
The backup is the 2-day hike out of here.
So that's a no?
It's easier for me to send all the lookouts out to check the status of the wire in their areas. Yours is a good hike away. If you find any portion of it down, I can try to get a hold of a ranger and he'll bring someone in to fix it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
Oh no, I missed the table. I shouldn't have corrected her. I like Hank more than Henry. Just push play. Remember how she asked me if I remember where that cave was? I certainly don't. Do. That boombox was still out here working. That would help because then I know I left it in the right direction. I wish I could just constantly make small talk with that person. I'm so lonely.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Well,
But you're taking a little break. Or...
we're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
Hey, your button is still down.
I'm absolutely sure. Would you?
Delilah, I can hear you.
All right. I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard.
I said I
Hey,
could...
sorry about that.
Wait, are you talking about me?
Julia, girlfriend? Ex? Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
Hi, I'm lost. I don't remember where I'm going. Dun, 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 dun. Was it here? No, it was like a climb thing. Alright, there's my tower. It wasn't that far away from my tower. I know that much. Just push play. If you wanna know how I feel about you, baby. Okay, this is where the cardboard cutout was. So my climbing spot was around here somewhere. There it is. All right. Whee! Look at that. I'm a beast. I am He-Man. Yeah. So how is everybody doing on this lovely day? It's all about learning proper landing techniques, Mason. The next time I play this game, I'm going to do a playthrough where Henry hates his wife. I'm kidding, guys. Ooh, college assignments. I remember homework. I'm alright. I slept until about 11:30. I don't work till noon tomorrow, so that's fun. Alright, I'm in the cave.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your cave-in kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
But isn't this where... Eh, eh. um, Mason's mad at me. I don't remember where I'm going. I only heard her talk about the cave. I thought I was supposed to go down that path. Oh, I'm such a bad person. I am very pleased with myself. Oh. I'm just gonna keep going this way. This just feels right.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
Excuse me. My goodness gracious. Jesus Christ, how far does this wire go? I gotta follow it all the way through here? Damn. I don't want to enjoy the journey. You can't make me. Ugh. Found more beer cans.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Really? Awesome. Good find.
It's like, I don't know, a mile and a half east of me. You just follow the trail up the hill, you can't miss it. I'll go see what the damage is. Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
Kill
I haven't
them.
thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Oh, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Just gonna follow the trail of beer cans, I suppose. Man, I hope we get to beat them up. Just beat up a bunch of teenagers. I can't believe that there was only 2 people that we found yesterday. We found so much alcohol for 2 people. Whoa! Ooh, what do we have here? I think let's go towards 2 forks, right? On me, let's row, boys, row. What do we have over here?
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
What do we got? Oh, nice.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
What, was he a fella you had a thing with?
Yeah, it was so hot and heavy. Of course, Brian Goodwin was 12 years old, so, our love could never really be understood.
Ugh.
I'm kidding. Not about him being an actual 12-year-old. That part's true. He was stationed in 2 Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Is Ned that guy from the note I told you about? About the guy leaving his post?
Oh, could be, yeah, but I think at one point they just realized this job wasn't for them. For Brian, at least.
Huh.
Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know, I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Thank you. I appreciate you and your friendship and your candor. Why can I not? Are you bloody serious? Are you serious, sir? What was the fucking point of this climb rope if I can't go down this fucking 2 feet? Go down! Go down! Oh, there's a rope attached right. I had to attach a rope for this 2 feet? Really, you big baby? Wasn't even that steep. Ooh. Alright. Map.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cache box.
Oh, really?
Somebody found a rock in here too.
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? The guy with the flashlight?
No, They're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
Send nudes. Okay.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's. Like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Devastating. Especially for her. You can understand.
And for you?
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it. Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, you know, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
Don't make a boy a promise you can't keep. It's very pretty.
I had a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
You want me to go back and see what I can do?
No. I want this guy to have to roll his lazy ass all the way out here.
Flapjack is a choice phrase, by the way.
It really fits the bill in this case.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
Honestly, I kind of forgot that what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, I haven't seen a beer can in forever. I'm so hungry. Do 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 do. I'm so hungry, and I'm also very lost. In case you guys couldn't tell, I would not do well.
Did your
And
wife's
then
illness
after-
have anything to do with you taking this job, or did you just fall prey to the service's big recruiting push? When it comes to, you know, how the hell you ended up out here?
Sorry, I don't really know what you mean by recruiting effort.
Oh, after last summer. You know, budgets went through the roof, a lookout in every lookout for the first time in 20 years.
Last summer?
Oh, come on, you're from Denver, not Delaware. This was national news, for Pete's sake.
Boulder. I'm from Boulder.
Same diff.
Oh, you're talking about that giant fire that probably caused some damage. Turned an entire jamboree of brownies to dust.
Brownies don't have jamborees.
Well, they should.
And you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, do you?
I do not.
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground? Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is like, what, 15 miles away? Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years, we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news? I mean, what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the Gipper?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone. It's Yellowstone, you know? People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. Like the goddamn park can burn down again.
I've been to Yellowstone. And also, no, I've not eaten breakfast. Yeah, we went to Yellowstone when I was 11, I think. We drove out there. It was a trip that led my parents to say, never again are we doing a family vacation where we drive somewhere.
So, how'd you meet?
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I stumbled over and told her she was pretty, and that was it.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
Hi, Ian. I think my favorite part about this game is just wandering around talking to this person on the radio. Yeah, Mason won't let me eat again. He says I'm not allowed to eat until I finish this game. Cypher's withholding food.
I found an old notepad of, I guess, songs. Someone was writing a song called Old Shoshone.
Old Shoshone, where the sky is blue and the teens are nude.
It's, yeah, it's just like that, except about 10 times more depressing.
I'm actually gonna go to IHOP this week because my sister says that she's never been to an IHOP. So I told her we'll get IHOP this week.
Found an old hat from a Korean War vet.
You'd be surprised how many former service members take this gig.
Well, makes sense.
I imagine if you've been through war, you probably can't get enough silence.
Anything I should know about the cabin at the top of this hill? Hello? Okay, then.
Housekeeping? Ooh. Ooh. I want to play it. I know you can't play it, Dave. I do my best. The way he opened that so dramatically, it's like he expected something to jump out. Alright, so she didn't respond about the burnt out cabin, so this is part of her tragic backstory. Did she give her... She gave us her name, right? It was like Lila, right? You added 4 new trees to our realm. Nice. Thank you, Mason. Alley-oop. Oh, you know what? I'm so rude. Then, if you're still in our chat, realize that you said you were working on homework so you could stream later. What were you gonna stream? So rude. It just occurred to me that I never asked. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, I'm trying to find those drunk teenagers
What are you gonna do
again.
when the fire season wraps up? Are you gonna go be with her? Just go back to Boulder? You should go be with her. That's my opinion. Sorry for the umpteenth time. Anyway, call me when you find the girls. Or anything. Or call me whenever you want.
Maybe I'll go visit. I don't know.
Well, why not?
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oh.
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better. And that I could have done a better job looking after her.
Fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
Genshin Impact or Amori. Cypher, wasn't Mo super into Genshin Impact? I feel like I remember seeing a lot of tweets about it at the beginning of our friendship. I haven't seen her mention it in a hot minute, but I think I remember her mentioning it when our friendships first started. Alright, where am I? Where are these teenagers, man? Somebody just, like, tell me where to go, please. No, don't. I like wandering around. She did try to get me to play it. I remember that. I never looked into it. I have no objections to it. I don't know anything about it, really, other than what Mo told me, and I already forgot what Mo told me. I don't have a very good memory, guys. She said I could call her whenever I wanted to, but I can't, because they didn't have enough dialogue. Ooh, another supply box. A lot of pine cones in this one. I can't talk to her about this note. He's not great with life stuff. So Dave had some life trouble. A lot of pine cones, a lot of pine cones, a lot of pine cones. Damn, I wanted a granola bar. I wish those teenagers would just show up. I'm probably supposed to just go back to my tower, aren't I? I have no idea where I am. There's no coming back wherever I am. Oh, now I know where I am. Yeah, I found them naked yesterday. I stole their boombox. I kind of miss my boombox right now. I kind of wish I still had it. Alright, so now we're back at the wire. Ah! Just dropped my laptop. It's fine. This is a job for Detective Cole Phelps. Cole Phelps would know what to do. Alright, this is where we went last time, because there was a trail of beer cans going this way. I like that all these drop-down spots look like they're smeared in shit. But this is where the trail of beer cans went cold. Just to turn around, make sure I didn't miss any. Yeah. Fucking Cole Phelps, the unhinged man. Oh. We didn't go this way before.
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
Well, that means they didn't go this way. How is it not nighttime yet? I feel like I've wasted so much time. Okay, so naked teenage girls. Where did they go? They keep burning down our places, setting off fireworks. Okay. Last time I was here, I went left. So this time, I'm gonna go right. Also, if anybody knows that's wrong, please feel free to correct me. I've wasted so much time. No. Supply drop to the left. Okay. Ooh, this one's green. Moss Peak. 2 forks. Spruce. Well, look at that. Whole fucking thing was empty anyways. Where were they going without ever knowing the way? I don't think they went this way either. Ooh, what's this?
Hey, I'm out at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually used it. Rangers use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh, God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes!
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man.
I like her. I like spunk. And witty repartee. Well, alright, so we have to go back. Do. See, guys, the invitation into her sector is not open yet. Alright, so we're back at this spot. Yep. Spot with the ropes. Okay, woo! I think this game is going to take me a lot longer than the game says it's supposed to last. Who is texting me? That's right. You always need an invitation into people's sectors. I'm not funny. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, where are we? Oh, it's Mason texting me pictures of the realm, our Minecraft realm. It's looking pretty good. Alright, we're back in the fire burned down place. Ooh, what's this path?
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
What do you think they're keeping in? What do they not want to have get out of there?
Oh. Geez, so many things.
Should I just stop you now?
Maybe loads of hedgehogs.
Okay.
Thousands even. Full percentage points of the global hedgehog population.
Uh-huh.
The New Zealand government is up in arms. Where are all the hedgehogs? Well, folks are hiding them all in Wyoming. That's where they are. Who would do that and why? Haha. That is the real mystery.
Really glad I kept you in the loop. Thanks for all of the High quality information.
Okay, okay. I'll ask what's up if I talk to someone in the next few days who I think might know.
Do you think those girls could be behind this fence?
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City?
Ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird. Hey, remember that guy from yesterday? The guy I saw hiking home?
Yes?
Maybe he was from this fence place.
From the land of the fence.
Yes.
You know what? I'll make a note. You might be onto something.
Oh, it's what you do to me. Mm-hmm. Good golly, this is taking forever. I'm so bad at video games. Ooh, what's the sign say? No trespassing. 18 U.S. Code, 1863. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. You know, that boombox was getting annoying. But, I miss it now. No! I'm not allowed to look at walkthroughs on my first time playing a video game. It's my rule. Okay, I might click on it. Does time pass while I'm doing this? Like, is it gonna get dark out? Am I gonna get attacked by a bear? Oh, I'm lagging like crazy right now. Okay, here's one of our rope hooks. Ooh, hungry, hungry. Alright, while I wander around Lost, I think we need some small talk here. How to engage an audience. Let's see. Ooh, wait, I don't think I've been here before. Oh, I know exactly where this is. I was here the other day. Okay. 'Cause that's my cave. Or is this a different cave? No, this is my cave. Okay. Alright. Okay, burned meadows. Meadow below. Once you stand in the clearing, you should be able to see a thin column of smoke rising in the southwest. Oh, there was supposed to be smoke that I was supposed to see. Hey there, Delilah. I am quite incompetent at playing games. Can you help me out? Hey there, Delilah. I'm not very good at hiking. I am quite lost all the time, and it's getting rather scary, don't you see? I'm terrified. Oh, it's what you do to me. Mason making me stream. Okay. Somewhere from this field, I'm supposed to see a column of smoke rising. Southwest. I don't see no fucking smoke. Anyway. No, you made me stream. This is all your fault. Alright, I'm gonna keep heading backwards. Making me play Firewatch. Alright, south. West.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
I legitimately don't see it.
You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
I don't see where the game says I was supposed to have actually seen it. My eyes are bad, though, in case... For those of you that are new to my streams, I have really bad eyes. Oh, for fuck's sake. Lag. Can't get through this area. Fuck off. This is where the fence was. Okay, there's no path around the fence. Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep going south and west. Let's go down here. Look at your compass. Look at it. Thank you. Oh, there it is. Now I can definitely see it. Okay. Whee! We did it, guys. We figured it out. Do I suggest the game? This is my first time playing it, so I cannot say one way or the other yet.
Wow, I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Wow, you're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
Alley-oop. Also, welcome, Kodak. I still have "Hey There, Delilah" just stuck in my head now, so thanks for that, buddy. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like over in your sector? Ooh, that was spooky sounding. Whee! I mean, I think it's fun so far, at least. We'll say that. I'm interested in the story that's going on here. I've already been to this one. Am I still heading the right way? Southwest. Okay. Oh, it's what you do to me. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in Boulder, Colorado? Hanging out with your new best friend? I think his name is Henry. Or is it Hank?
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
Don't you think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Christ, lady.
That's life. Yeah, we haven't gotten to that part yet. I remember seeing it in the trailer.
I'm back at the shale slide. You know, the one that nearly killed me yesterday.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
I don't even know if I should be going down this one yet. This isn't the column of smoke over there. Fine, game. We'll have it your way. Hold on, where's the compass? Southwest. Oh, it looks like I can go up this way. Okay. We'll go down. Whee! Dude it up. It's very pretty to look at all this stuff, that's for sure. Ooh, a box. Come on, granola bar. Update our map. Excuse me. Ooh.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
You really didn't like that guy, did you?
I don't know. I just had a hard time talking to him. I mean, there are lookouts who seriously won't shut up, who call me about every little thing that pops into their head. And then there are those who just want to be left alone. He was the latter.
And I'm the former, aren't I?
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
No, it's fine. I'll just chuck my walkie-talkie into the river.
Oh, come on.
And you'll never hear from me again.
Finally, peace and quiet. Woohoo!
So...
Isn't your radio supposed to be in the river?
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Well, I guess I'm stuck with you then.
Yeah. Hey, so did you mention something about Ned Goodwin having PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I'd talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Look at that stream. There we go, some music. You're not wrong, Kodak. You're definitely not wrong. Alright, I'm gonna keep following the stream then.
It's a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby. There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
Yeah, let's all enjoy a nice moment of zen here. Wait, I have to go back. Apparently there was a turtle I could have got. We have to get the turtle! I'm gonna steal a turtle from its natural habitat. Make it my pet turtle. I don't know where it is though. Hold on, let's read. While in Aspen Grove, Henry can find a turtle. From the grove, head into the tiny clearing on its north side, with a single pine tree and a large rock. On top of the rock, the base of the tree, you can find a small turtle. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to the entrance of the grove here. Pine tree. Pine tree. North. I definitely don't see any pine trees. Maybe it's a little further back. Yeah, maybe let's see what it counts as the entrance to this grove here. Do, 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 do. Yeah, whatever. I've wasted enough time on day 2 already. But I want a turtle. Alright, well, I'm out. I've wasted enough time. Okay. What's over here? I like how I'm like, oh, I've wasted enough time, and then I'm immediately like, ooh, what's over here? The answer to which is, ooh, beer cans.
Found one of their empties. Guess we're on the right track.
Roger that.
Okay, there's the waterfall. No, that's not the point of the game. The point of the game is to watch fire and yell at teenagers.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
It seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is. These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp. Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's another one of those magazines. Found my sheets.
So they did break into your tower.
Looks like.
Bastards.
Pants are back.
I'm sorry, pants are back?
Well, according to the experts at Teen Zone magazine. It's unclear where they've been. The pants, I mean? I don't get why the hunks have to be so dangerous.
Well, you're clearly not a young woman.
Girls should want nice hunks.
Ugh, boring.
The tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking. Oh, they're gone for sure.
How can you tell?
Well, the girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
No, well, hey, I didn't do this. Okay, someone or something went to town here, but it wasn't me.
Because I told you to scare them, not assault them.
Yeah, I took their whiskey back at the lake, but that just felt like, I don't know, the cost of doing business.
That's different, okay? And I don't blame you.
This is, I don't know.
And I took their room
It
box.
wasn't me.
It's okay. I believe you. Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
Oh. Oh. There's the end of day 2, finally. How many days are in this game?
Hey, Henry?
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
Well, I get confused for Burt Reynolds all the time.
Oh, is that so?
Women say that we have a similar musk.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you asked.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see.
Ooh, baby.
In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
I don't know. I like to look nice, usually. Well, I try now, I guess.
Had a bit of a schlubby period, did we?
Yeah, a good 25, 30 years, yeah.
But now you'll put on a clean shirt?
Yeah, well, I have one that I got for Christmas, actually. Just, it's navy with white buttons, but I like it. I don't wear it that much, though.
Well, it sounds just perfect. Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
A pretty thick beard.
Oh, have you always had a beard?
For a while, yeah.
All right, perfect. I want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
They're
I'm
blue.
drawing you. I need to know.
You're what?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Don't answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Fine.
Your eyes, tell me.
Steely.
They're steely. Cold, hard stare.
Like a Siberian husky.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You have what you need?
Absolutely.
There, now I can finally board up this window. Wait, really? I can only bring up like one board at a time? Or maybe I'm just dumb. Yeah, I was probably just dumb. Okay. I need some more wood. Hey there, Delilah. Do you have some wood for me to use? I need to fix the broken window from those stupid teenage girls of yesterday. They made me pay. Do 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 do. I'm hungry. Yes, I'm hungry.
I got that window all patched up. So, what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me tasks for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task and I'll give it to you.
Damn, I'm sad about that D20. I tried to roll it on the table and he dropped it on the floor and it's just... Oh, it's back! Roll it in the sink. Yeah. No! It glitched through the window! I'll never know what I've rolled! No!
Okay, I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
That's right there.
You know, I'm gonna hike around for a while before I really put my nose to the grindstone.
Huh. Yeah, you do that.
Okay, now I'm ready. Let's get to work.
How were those precious few seconds of jobless freedom?
Oh, magical.
Good. Now get to work.
Whoa! I didn't think that would happen like that. I was just fucking around with her.
Hello, Henry. Having a nice afternoon?
Well, I was.
Hardy har. Ugh, I'm finally paying for all those years of giving my bosses attitude. Look, I called with bad news. 2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing. They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week. They were supposed to meet an aunt down in Cody. If they're the girls from last week, then you're probably the last person to have seen them.
You should tell whoever that I'm happy to be questioned.
Look, it's not gonna be an issue. I mean, if they turn up dead, then maybe. Should I just not say anything and save us the trouble?
I think it's worth mentioning something.
Yeah. I'll keep it vague. I really don't want to talk to the cops.
Me neither.
All right, Henry, thanks. Enjoy the sunset.
I actually kind of missed what was said because Mason was texting me that the plumber's cut his internet. Well, I mean, I heard the part about the ladies missing, but when she asked me a question, I was like, "Oh shit, I need to answer," and I'm like, "Whoopsies." I am a professional gamer.
Henry? Henry, wake up. Get out of bed and pick up the radio.
What do you want?
Hey, you big dumb idiot.
Babe, it's late.
I know it is. You sound tired.
I am.
Are you having a nice time?
I don't know. There's some weird stuff going on.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, I'll let you get back to sleep then.
Okay, Jules.
Delilah seems nice.
Sure.
Bye, baby.
Man, that was a brutally bad conversation. I kind of wish I had more options. I kind of wish they talked more. And I kind of wish I had the choice to not be so rude.
Is it too much of a pain in the ass to bring supplies all the way up to our towers?
Well, I get my stuff hand-delivered.
Oh, how's that work?
It's the perks of a decade of service. You're out hiking in 90-degree heat, and I get to do crosswords. Isn't life miserably unfair? Anyway, when you find the supply drop, remember it's not just for you, okay? Other lookouts, biologists, a few people get their food there, and I don't want to have to call in for more. There should be loads of good stuff, though. Beans, prunes, jerky. You know, my sister eats 6 prunes a day. 6. She's, like, really precise about it. She'd be great at this job if she didn't need wheelbarrows full of marijuana to function.
Same.
So, like, 2 weeks ago, you called me in the middle of the night? You were sleeping, I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles. I just thought it was so sweet. I wanted to wake you up, but then I thought maybe you were having a nice conversation, and I'd just be spoiling it. I hope you're doing okay, you know, when it comes to her.
I am.
Good. I'm glad. Look, so a couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy, Javier. He's incredible, caring, sexy as hell. He was a driller down in Casper. We dated for almost 5 years. I was working with the Wyoming Outdoor Leadership School, and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure I was going to marry Javier as soon as I could be bothered. Waltz was also a good excuse to get out of town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose. Then, Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette, and for some reason, I didn't come home. Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here. I lied and told my sister he fucked our neighbor. I've just lied about it for over 10 years. both fucked up.
Yes, we did. Over. Like, respond, man. Also, what's my objective right now? I'm just kind of wandering. It just said hike north. Oh, I think I know where it wants me to go. Okay. Yeah, so those two girls are definitely disappeared. I mean, they were hiking alone in the woods, constantly getting drunk. So they're definitely gone, man. Okay.
Found the supplies.
Oh, good. Enjoy.
All right, I got everything I need out of here. Time to chow down.
Just yours, right?
Who do you think I am?
Day 64. Damn. That's really jumping through time. Oh, what you do to me? What you do to me? Alright, so who's still here? Ian's still here. Yeah, there are some rough talks. Mason's out because they cut his internet.
You've got a front row seat for what might be the biggest fire of the year.
Yeah, it's really going.
I'm gonna call it in. They'll send in a hotshot crew for some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer. And she doesn't have a name yet. I usually think of something funny or something practical or a little risque when coming up with them. But why don't you do the honors?
How about Delilah?
Delilah's a nice name.
No, you big dummy.
I was kidding.
No, you were not. You're sweet, but we can't call it the Delilah fire.
Okay, what then?
How about my middle name, June?
The June fire. Even though it's July.
I approve.
So there's this creek down the hill, and, you know what my favorite thing to do is?
What's that?
I love to take a bottle of whatever I have on hand, plunge it deep into the water, and let it chill in there all day. And then, on nights like tonight, when it is so disgustingly hot, I have something nice and cool to drink. I learned that from my sister in Santa Fe. She'd do that with a bottle of tequila near her house and make margaritas the size of your head. You'd like it there.
Flirt.
If I was there with you, I'm sure I would like it a lot.
Are you looking at the fire?
Yeah, I am.
I love how they look at night. During the day, it's just smoke, but when the sun is down, you can just get lost.
Yeah.
Very profound, Henry.
Glad you're here.
Sure you are.
I am.
I don't know what that means.
It doesn't matter. I get it. With Julie and everything, you probably don't want to be here.
I don't know if that's true.
Forget I said anything. I just meant I like that you're here. Why don't we both just go watch this fire and try to imagine all the old, dead things it's burning away?
Aw, she tried flirting back, and I did not. Well, my flirting attempt went so poorly. I think it's only fair that hers did well.
You're going fishing without a license?
It's one fish, and I'm sick of all the stuff I got to eat.
No, I won't tell anyone you're a poacher. That reminds me, I keep hearing reports from Fish and Game about a problem bear they're trying to keep tabs on. can you search around the lake for fresh tracks and just let me know what you find? There was a crew burning fire lines out to the east, and, you know, I think sometimes it riles up the wildlife.
Does problem actually mean murderer? Like how Charles Manson is a problem cult leader?
Come on, you just have to look for tracks, that's it.
Yeah, well, I've seen what they can do to a tree, and trees aren't even food.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah.
So in game time, it has been like a couple months since those girls have gone missing. Maybe even like 3 months. Oh.
Someone left their clipboard out here.
Huh. It could have been one of the Fish and Game folks. See if there's a name or a credential or something. I can call it in.
What? It's... Holy shit.
What's going on? You didn't actually find a bear, did you?
Someone has written down what we said to each other, have been saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you, not in the same way.
No way.
Wait, hold on. Something's out here.
Henry? I'm worried.
Somebody's keeping track of our affair.
Any mushrooms, did you? I mean, they can be fun, but also, you know, devastating. Regardless, just let me know, okay, buckaroo? Oh, God. I don't know why I just called you that.
Because you're nervous. Oh! Oh, shit.
Henry? Are you there? What happened, Henry?
Holy hell, I got hit in the head. Punched or something by someone.
Are you serious? What the hell is going on out there?
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Let me get this straight. You found a clipboard with, what, transcripts of our conversations? What else is on it?
I don't know. It's gone, along with the radio of theirs. Somebody out here could have just killed me, Delilah.
What the fuck is going on?
What's Wapiti Station?
I don't know.
I saw the name Wapiti Station right before I was cold-cocked. Does Wapiti Station mean anything to you?
Wapiti Meadow. Maybe it's Wapiti Meadow. It's on our maps. It's not too far from where you are right now. It's where you saw that damn fence. It's north of the lake. It looks like there should be a trail somewhere on the north shore of Jonesy Lake.
I'll start hiking that way now. God damn it, my head.
Are you sure you saw what you saw, Henry? Maybe you pissed off some more campers and they came back to sucker punch you.
Why would I make this up? It's an insane lie at worst, and a shitty prank at best.
And you've been feeling okay?
I feel fine.
Okay, I'm sorry. I believe you, but that conversation was from 2 weeks ago.
I know they were. So, what's to say that they don't have transcripts from 3, 4, or 5 weeks ago?
Our entire relationship, friendship, our whole summer.
Someone is out here with a walkie-talkie, taking notes and talking to God knows who. We should just get the hell out of here.
Oh, it's a 2-day hike. You're welcome to do it, but you're gonna catch hell from the service and have to explain yourself. Plus, there's a fire burning across Rose Creek. You hiked through there on the way in.
Call someone and tell them to come get me.
I am not going to book a $15,000 helicopter ride for you. I'm not doing it. Okay, we can't freak out. There's got to be a reasonable explanation for all of this.
You're right. You're right. I'll head to Wapiti Meadow, but I swear, if this gets worse, you better get on the horn and get us out of here.
I'll call around and see if anything weird is happening to anyone else, okay?
Sounds good.
Yeah, okay. Hike safe.
Well, that was pleasant. Also, that path, the path is a dead end. Where the I found that fence accidentally like 8 times, but now that I have to find it, I don't know where to go for it. Alright, so far my strategy of just going down anytime I can can hook a rope has been paying off, so let's do it. What you do to me? Okay, found it.
Okay, I'm at the fence. I don't see anyone around, but I'm not sure I can get past it.
How big is it?
Big. It goes off in both directions. Acres.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Whatever it is, someone doesn't want anyone to know about it.
Sometimes biologists will cordon off a little area to study flora or whatever, but that's only a few square feet usually.
That's not what this is.
We'll see what you can do to get past it.
Looks like goddamn Area 51.
Maybe they've got aliens. That'd be exciting.
Yeah, we'll see about that. And what are the odds they left the gate unlocked?
Pretty low, I'd imagine.
Okay. I've given it the good college try. No dice.
Shit.
I don't know how long I can dick around out here until someone notices.
Just climb it, dude.
God, if you were an actual firefighter, you'd have that gate down in 2 shakes. Hey, actually, those guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Where are they?
Beyond Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned a line a few days ago that should let you hike right to them.
Well, that's great.
If they haven't left, they're probably the type of guys who would help you get through that fence.
Alright, where the... Do I not have a map I can look at? Like, I will? Oh, yeah, the cameras. Oh, yeah, I forgot to take cameras at the campsite. Oh, shit. Okay, Ruby River. Two Forks Lookout. Jonesy Lake. Gate. Oh, okay, Ruby River's all the way over there. It's... Man. Why can't I fast travel? Alright, so if I just go south and east. Okay. East. Alright, this is Thunder Canyon. Okay. Do 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 do. Whoa, it's what you do to me. I am so very hungry. You know, when I get to the next day, I might stop the stream. I know I wanted to do it all in one day, but plumbers have cut Mason's internet, and he's the one that wanted me to play this game. So I don't want him to miss it.
Hey, I called around. Things seem normal with everyone else.
Has anything strange been happening on your end?
No, nothing really.
Nothing really, or nothing?
Nothing. My door was open the other night, but that's not strange.
That doesn't sound like nothing.
It's nothing, I promise.
All right, I'm headed toward the camp anyway.
Okay. Keep your radio close to you.
Hey, what you just said, keep my radio close to me.
Yeah?
Before I got attacked back at the lake, I saw a radio on the ground, kind of like the one I use.
And?
Do you think that maybe someone was, you know,
I don't know. What?
maybe intercepting our frequency with other radios or something?
Henry...
It's just a thought.
I don't even know how you would do that.
Yeah, well, you sound worried.
No, I'm not. Okay, let's not spin out of control. Just keep hiking.
Whatever you say, boss.
They have nothing to worry about unless they were, you know, having walkie-talkie sex.
Yeah, I get the sense that not everything in here is useful.
In the boxes? Why's that?
I don't really know what I'll do with the deer horn.
Firstly, they're called antlers. And secondly, stay out here long enough and you'll get creative.
I found a flashlight.
There's one in there? Great. Well, the sun's gonna go down soon, so if the batteries still work, you're in luck.
Alright, so now I need to head south. It's a good thing I learned how to use a map.
I know we don't know what's going on yet, but I don't have a good feeling. I don't like feeling vulnerable. It's not like you can just call the police. I was thinking about the Goodwins. It just struck me that if anything happened to them happened to Brian. Just how scared he would have been.
He had his dad to protect him. Ned, right?
Yeah.
You don't think he could?
No, you're probably right.
It was 3 years ago. He's in high school now. He's on summer break.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm gonna be really sad when this creeper kills Delilah and then kills Henry. Yep, I just gotta keep heading south. Yep, keep heading south to the Ruby River. Yes, I did just take a picture of my toilet. My turlet. I'm going south, I'm going south. I'm heading south, I'm heading south, I'm heading south. I'm heading south, I'm headed south. I'm headed south, I'm headed south. Jane here. A lot of books in this one. Books and toilet paper.
I found where they did the controlled burn. I can hike right through here now.
Yeah, normally they wouldn't do that so close to a body of water, but I think they're extra worried about a fire jumping the river and burning up to 2 forks, now that there's someone in it.
Well, I'm extra appreciative of that.
Let's see. The scout camp is southeast of the river. There should be a pond on the way.
Got it. What happens if a controlled burn gets out of control?
Someone gets fired.
Are you serious?
Oh, come on. That one was an honest accident. I'm not even in the mood for wordplay. That's how wound up all this shit has me.
Alright, so I need to head east. I am having no fun at all. I got knocked out.
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
Looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across this pond and dumped it.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
There's an old pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah? Where am I?
Pork Pond. There used to be a sign up for it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Bye, Mason.
Because it's called Pork Pond.
It's a good goddamn name. That sign would look great in a den, or, you know, anywhere.
The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
Camp Arapaho.
You're there?
Yeah, I am.
It's been out there since the 50s.
I was never really into the idea of the scouts. It's something about men organizing boys around their ideals. Never sat right with me.
Beware weebelows in large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers.
Motherforkers. Thought that was gonna be my high ground to get across, but apparently not. What about here? What about goddamn anywhere? I'm seriously so dumb.
You ever talk to any of the scouts?
No, they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
Unless it's Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean, I can make conversation with anyone. Plus, it was sort of fun to hear about all of his nerdy hobbies.
What type of nerdy hobbies are we talking about with him? Like a marching band?
Oh, no. Like comics, model rockets, wizards and wyverns, you know.
Ugh.
Hey, thanks to Brian, I can almost recall by memory the armor classes of most dragons.
The what? No, you can't.
Hey, planar dragon's armor class. Let's see.
Okay, no, I believe you. We're good. We're good. I guess these little shelters are where they keep the Weeblos.
For the past 35 years, yeah.
Yeah, these guys are gone. I found where they were sitting around before getting picked up.
Damn.
I found a little trowel. Maybe I should take it with me. Could use it to pop open beers.
Wow. 99% sure that's for burying poop.
And I already touched it.
Well,
Hey, Dee, they left something behind. It's like a memo from their boss. Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Poverty Station.
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just thought I would maybe, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
My mother always said I would meet someone who'd give me a taste of my own medicine.
They're running a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching? I mean, you and I aren't very interesting.
Us. They're researching us.
You think they're studying you and me?
I do. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's about studying two strangers who talk every day.
Like, if you put someone in isolation with someone else, what they do.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, fuck that.
Agreed.
I think we should allow for the possibility that this is all just a big misunderstanding, but... God, if you saw what you said you did... Fuck, Henry.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. So what's next?
I'm gonna do a scan for supplies and then figure out a way to get back over that ravine and hike towards the site.
Sounds good. Check in when you can, and keep an eye out for anyone following you.
found an axe.
If one of the crew left it, that thing is actually called a Pulaski.
It looks like an axe to me. This thing will be a huge help.
For both getting through the backcountry and getting through that fence.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Are you there? I had a thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah?
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere?
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
All right, so tell me what you think of this. Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
There isn't any way someone, like, another lookout could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
Thoroughfare Tower, this is Two Forks calling you for the, 50th time today. The June fire continues to move in a southerly fashion. Delilah, for fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
I didn't sleep a wink last night, and I've been going crazy for the past 6 hours of sunup. How are you so chipper?
Well, it's a new day. What a day, this day we've been given.
Maybe I am actually asleep right now. Maybe I didn't stay up all night knowing that someone is...
I actually slept just great.
Okay.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Sure. It's the,
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
Nothing like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there.